A glimpse of the divine, setting the scene for John 6:14. John 6:14 transports us back to a dusty hillside in ancient Galilee. Jesus, followed by a multitude hungry for his teachings, found himself facing a crowd of over 5,000 people. They were far from any village, and evening was approaching. The disciples, worried about feeding such a vast assembly, turned to Jesus, unsure of what to do. It was in this setting, with rumbling stomachs and a palpable sense of need, that Jesus performed one of his most well-known miracles. John 6:14 captures the awe of the moment. When the people saw the sign that he had done, they said, "This is indeed the prophet who is to come into the world." This verse, a simple declaration, serves as a gateway to understanding the profound impact of Jesus' actions. The feeding of the 5,000 is not merely a historical event, it is a timeless testament to the boundless compassion and power of Jesus Christ. As we delve deeper into this miracle, we begin to grasp the magnitude of God's love for us and the unshakable hope he offers. More than bread, witnessing the miraculous multiplication. Faced with a crowd desperate for sustenance, Jesus asked his disciples to gather what little food they could find. A young boy offered his lunch, 5 small barley loaves and 2 fish. In the hands of anyone else, this meager offering would have been woefully insufficient, but Jesus, with divine compassion, took the bread and fish, gave thanks to God, and began to distribute it among the crowd. Miraculously, the food multiplied before their very eyes. There was more than enough to satisfy every single person present, with baskets overflowing with leftovers. This act of provision, defying all human logic and capability, left an indelible mark on the witnesses. This miracle was not just about filling empty stomachs, it was about revealing the boundless nature of God's provision. Jesus, in his infinite wisdom, used this moment to demonstrate that with faith, even the smallest offering can be multiplied beyond measure. The bread of life, recognizing Jesus' divine power. John 6:14 captures the crowd's immediate recognition of Jesus' divinity. They understood that this was no ordinary man, this was the promised Messiah, capable of performing extraordinary feats. The miracle of the loaves and fishes was a clear demonstration of Jesus' authority over the natural world, a testament to his divine power. But this miracle also held a deeper spiritual significance. Jesus himself later explains that he is the bread of life, John 6:35. Just as he nourished their physical hunger, he offers spiritual nourishment that endures eternally. He is the source of true satisfaction, offering a life of abundance and meaning. The feeding of the 5,000 reminds us that Jesus is not bound by earthly limitations. He is the God of abundance, capable of meeting our needs in ways we cannot even fathom. When we place our trust in him, we open ourselves to the miraculous work he can do in our lives. Nourishing our faith, trusting in God's provision today. Centuries later, the message of John 6:14 continues to resonate. Just as Jesus fed the multitude, he desires to nourish us, not just physically but also spiritually and emotionally. He cares about our fears, our anxieties, and our deepest longings. When we face challenges that seem insurmountable, when we feel overwhelmed by the weight of our circumstances, we can draw strength from this miracle. It reminds us that with God, all things are possible. He is the God who provides, the God who makes a way when there seems to be no way. John 6:14 invites us to deepen our trust in God's abundant provision. It encourages us to bring our needs to him, no matter how small or insignificant they may seem. When we approach him with open hearts and unwavering faith, we open ourselves to the possibility of experiencing his miraculous power in our own lives. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to show your support.